What up, Keyforge? I'm Zoc, and we are here for another NKFL match. We are going to be playing against svyper, and it's a little bit late, just way back from week 2, but let's jump right in and take a look at their decks. We need to ban a deck. So they have a Coda deck. It's got some pretty interesting double reverse time phase shift stuff going on here. Not a lot of speed. No key teats, but that could be interesting. We have this mass mutations, which is a lot of expected ember, wild bounty with fertility chan, and then furnace it. Grim reminder, not a ton of speed, but Zenzi, autovac's always good. This coda is really interesting. We got Libraxis phase shift, double high hysteria with a Flaxia and Logos, and plus a bunch of Logos creatures. So your Libraxis turn could really go off. Too much to protect, double routine job, lots of steel and shadows. Control the weak. Lash, that one's actually pretty scary. We have a General Cogneur Bernard. Not a ton of efficiency. It's got some. What's going on with this one? It's got a Sins and Double Infernus and Mark a Dis. Okay. We have another mass mutation here. It's a Nell deck, maybe? Or at least helps. Another Wild Bounty. Claim by Nature. Lots of extra Ember Pips. Infernus again. Double Starring Grave. And then we have a Winds of Exchange deck. Lots of extra Ember Pips again. Double Trainer Trooper deck. It's a Trooper deck, quick draw. Holofast as well. Okay, so I think this one is one of the most scary, and that the weird Coda deck. Oh, and this one too, because it can really burst. And this Coda deck. I think this Coda deck is the most scary. This one is okay. This one, it'll be fine. This one, we'll see. Trooper, Mass Mutation. We'll get rid of this Coda deck. Emperor, Tripto, Maw. Okay, and they banned Odysseus, which has disruption, so they must not like disruption. So we saved Dow last time, which didn't work out so hot, honestly. Although we're up against kind of a different lineup here, so I kind of do want to save it now. Nicole, we saved a whole bunch last season and it did really good for us. He does have lots of Infernus, which is kind of good against it. Sword Cook might go good against some of his decks. Let's see, how board focused are they? 19 creatures, 16 creatures, and Holofest. 13 creatures, 20 creatures. Ooh. And 17 creatures. Okay. Let's go Dow again. We're gonna trust in it. They saved constant. So the scary, very fast mass mutation deck. So I think we get rid of the Admiral then of Circlegom. And we'll see what their second ban is. Should be interesting. svyper usually has some really interesting decks that has combos and unexpected moves. So there's probably a lot that I'm missing by just reviewing them so quickly. All right, they're looking at which of their second decks to ban. Guess we'll create a game. We're not even sure what deck we're playing yet, but okay, they banned Nicole. So now we gotta figure out what to pick first. I think either Sword Cook or Dong. We'll just go with Dong. See how it goes. Let's open up Dong. See what it has. So Sedong is a brainstock deck, a beanstalk, brainstalk. Yeah, my brain is woo. Also, it's got a lot of value. But the Brobnar can be really good. Recklessness can do some wrecking. Also has market fluctuation, Grim Reaper. Yeah, we'll see. Sedong. Okay, copy this. Let's see, what are they going with here? They're going with constant. Okay, so they start out with their save deck. So if they get the fertility chant, Wild Bounty early and then Infernus it, that's pretty good. Do I have any way to get rid of recklessness and market fluctuation? Besides that, or in flea market, besides that, I don't really have a way to interact with their discard or hand, I don't think. What else we going on? We have wacky artifact control. They have Reclaimed by Nature and Animator. Might be good to get rid of their Essence Scale or Autovac. Probably their Autovac. Let's see, can they do crazy stuff with their Animator here too? Animator into Essence Scale is pretty good. Forge Compiler can be a pain in the rear. All right, we are good to go. Good luck and have fun. Ooh, starting out with market fluctuation, we do toss it in here somewhere, which isn't great. And a recklessness? Yeah, we can't do that. Yeah. Dang. Hmm. We'll mulligan that. We also would prefer a beanstalk. Okay, we got a wow, four Geistoid hand, which is pretty good. They start with Drekker. We'll just get rid of that right away. Do this, do this, do this, and in turn, we discarded Flea Market, Market Fluctuation, Dark Memento, Historian, and Siphnoneptarian. So that wasn't great. Okay, they go into Untamed, play a bunch of stuff. Oh, 3 creatures right away. Okay. I think we will also just play creatures. If I recall, they don't have that much C. Standardized testing is pretty good. Scout, diametric charge, yeah, they don't have much at all. Standardized testing is a big one, but it'd only get rid of my Rickety Cyber Giant. Okay, going Dis. Let's see, and they do have, oh, this one doesn't have the market Dis. Okay. Technofiend Bonesaw, Dark Minion, Stirring Grave to Archive, Gloriana's Attendant. Yeah, let's see. We have a funky hand here. Crim Torchtooth can do some work, though. Just trying to see if we could get Albiestray strong feeling value, and we can't yet. We'll go Brobnar. Deciding if I just want to kill these. I think I do. I should have done that in a different order. Ooh, Cacophonous Riot. That's good. Yeah, even if they standardize test, it's still pretty good here. We can reap 4 times, play it, and reap another 3 times potentially. Ooh, here comes Autovac, Animator, Demobot, Daughter. Oh yeah, that's perfect actually. Although, I'll give them a key potentially if I wipe their board. I think it's worth it though actually. We'll see if that was actually worth it. I'm not positive. Let's see, they're halfway through their deck, which is actually pretty scary because then they can easily get the Wild Bounty Fertility Chant. Then they can Infernus it, and nothing doing for me. So I kind of got to get to my Recklessness here because we discard a Market Fluck. They go Logos again, probably. Ooh, Lethalogica discards Wild Bounty, so that's good. They do get standardized testing. Okay. They didn't hit either their Fertility Chant or their Infernuses, though. Okay, they do the standardized testing. That at least makes me haunted so I can get the strong feeling play. But they're going to get Autovac value here, which is unfortunate. We need to get our Gregeku Scrapper? Sapper? Ooh, Zenzi Zenzi Zenzik comes down. That's not great. Autovac Archives, I assume? Wait, Autovac didn't do anything? Hmm. You may discard a card from your archives if you do. Oh, they had one in their archives today? What was it? Oh yeah, the Gloriana's attendant. Okay. Do they have a way to make me pay for key cost? Oh, the Infernus is definitely. Brabble, Demobot. I've already given them lots of stale Waking Nightmare. Okay. So we'll go Geistoid here. Reap with Harvest Skimmer. Oh, discard the Recklessness. That's so sad. Reap with I'll be a stray. Well, strong feeling to get it back and to fight the. Oh. Whoops, I clicked the wrong creature. Alright, you're gonna have to put... Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, now the question is, do we do the technophobia? Probably not. We don't have a great shot of hitting it anyway. And we would discard a bunch of good stuff that we kind of need. We need the sapper to get the vac. We need the beanstalk. We need to end here somewhere. We need to memorialize the fallen. A lot of them might be too late even. Okay, they're having a think. They're going dis here. Is it time for them to do some infernusing? Brabble comes down. Infernus does come down. What are they going to get? Probably Recklessness and Market Flock? Or Cacophonous Riot or Hollowed Eve? Or Grim Reaper? Yeah, not sure. They got Hollowed Eve Festival and Dark Memento. Okay. Dark Memento is kind of weird versus an Infernus deck. Not necessarily good. They got their second Infernus. So they're setting up their Grim Reminder play, which is sad. There goes a Recklessness and Market Fluck. Yep. Okay, so they get good 4 Ember off of me. And because they haven't had their Grim Reminder, they're going to be able to do it all again. Unless I flip before then. Not super good here. Oh, they Grim Reminder before, so they get all their Untamed. Okay, interesting. So with Dark Harbinger, they can... How many actions do they have left? 1, 2, 3 are gone, so they have at least 2 left. Oh, they have 3 left? 4 left? 3, I think. So they could still have a big Dark Harbinger play. We'll go this. We'll discard Techno... Arachnophobia. Play out Hypterion. Fortune Reverser is going to go on Brabble. Because then we'll play Old Tinker over here. Discard Heavyweight Morik to kill Brabble and do 2 damage to Sifno. Then we'll Estate Sale to get rid of either Techno-Rapophobia or a Flea Market. We might need some steel later, so let's get rid of Flea Market here. Flea Market is potentially good hand disruption, but it's so slow, and It's already might be a while before we get it back, so. We did get another cacophonous riot, plus we got in here somewhere, which is pretty big. We still haven't seen our beanstalk. Beanstalk is scary with animator and munchling out there though, so we gotta worry about that as well. So if they go untamed here, they could have a giant play. What else have we not seen? Forge compiler? They do go untamed. I assume they take their archives here. Yep, so they're gonna have a pretty dang big play here. Ghost Talk comes down. And I don't have a way actually to respond, so this is getting pretty scary. Dark Harbinger comes down. Mutation of Instinct gives Dark Harbinger Skirmish. Will he fight or reap? Oh, he's fighting to fight off Skullface. Okay. Glory's and his attendant with the bonus icon comes down. There's a Mutation of Fury to give it Assault 3 and Mutant, and it fights again. That's their board control. Takes out Thunderdell. Cephaloist, the other Ghost Hawk comes out. Very nice. And then there's the Fertility Chant. Yeah, so we're in trouble here. I think we've lost this one. And then it takes out the Crim Torch Tooth. So that was really nice. We got some thinking we gotta do here. We really gotta control their board as good as possible. And unfortunately, we didn't get to the Memorialize the Fallen. That is so sad. We needed it so bad this turn. Because they're gonna flip next turn. There's actually a thought that I should go Brobnar, play Soul Bomb and Cacophonous Riot, and hope I draw the Memorialize, but I think we got a good guy straight here. First we'll Ecto Charge. We'll discard Incarnation Parade. Purge our bottom card here. And mine. Lash Out and Waking Nightmare. Okay. Then we'll end here somewhere. What did we draw? We drew Memorialize the Fallen a turn too late. Since we have Memorialize the Fallen now, we could do Crim Torch Tooth and Thunderdell to be able to wipe a bunch of their board and then memorialize. It's probably not a bad idea. Should we archive the ecto charge? What do we have coming up in draw? We can't gain enough Ember in Geistoid. To make it worth it. So we're gonna fight with Harvest Skimmer. Let me do a quick check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think all of their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they still have Reclaim by Nature. They've been holding it this whole time for Beanstalk. I gotcha. So in that case, let's take out the Harbinger and take out that. We don't get to check there, which is really bad, but we still didn't get Beanstalk. No. Oh, that's rough. Rough. But in theory, I can wipe their whole board this next turn and take away 6 Ember. They go Logos. What do they have left in Logos? Forge Compiler, which doesn't matter anymore, right? It's only their key. Oh, it's after I forge a key. That's not good. Good thing we're wiping their board, right? Or now we're not wiping their board, but Diametric Charge will take out the Albia Stray. I think that's all they got, right? Oh, and then they have the Munchling. Oh, so they're gonna make me forge, right? No, they reap. They could have made me forge, which would have warded their whole board and prevented my Memorialize the Fallen play. And then they autovac to archive something. Okay, so we'll go Brobnar here. Oh, we got a Soul Bomb. We got Thunderdell. We got Crim Torchtooth. Cacophonous Riot. Alright, so Splash Attack 5 and Splash Attack 4. I think I get rid of these 3 and these 3. I leave them at Untamed and a Dis. I played it a little bit out of order there. I have to kill my own, unfortunately, but it's what you gotta do. I still played it out of order because I could have gained 1 additional Ember with Soul Bomb. Hey, what's up, FA1? Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game, unfortunately. We'll just see if Ooh, they top decked our Harbinger, and then they'll have the Reclaim by Nature, so they'll get at least a bunch of Ember out of that. Ghost Hawk and Reap. Unfortunate. Um, we didn't have the draw that we wanted with this guy. Um, and we probably could have made some other decisions as well. I don't felt like they had a super great draw either. I think it was a little bit better, but so we could maybe see Dong is not as good as I hoped, or I just didn't play good enough. Ooh, Wild Bounty with Reclaim by Nature. Yeah, that's game. Let's see, how'd they... How'd they get rid of Thunderdell? It doesn't really matter. But we have Memorialize the Fallen, but we don't have any cards in the deck. With Sapper, we could take control of an enemy artifact, but we can't do anything with it. Yeah, I think that's game. Well, that was really pitiful, actually. Pitiful game. But well played by svyper, as always. Okay, so now their save deck is gone. We'll have to be a little bit... we gotta think a little bit more about what they might play here, I think. So they have this interesting Coda deck, which I don't really understand, but I'm sure it can do some cool stuff because it must be like related to this phase shift arise reverse time action, or maybe they can also do that with Virtuous Works, Doorstep. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on with that one actually. It'd be cool to see what they do with it. Okay, this one. It's got Sins, and it's got the Envy, Gluttony with Essence Scale. So that's the combo that's super good. Double Infernus is good too. Skippy Time Hog is good. It is a little bit slow, so they got to get a little bit lucky to get that combo. But it can definitely happen. And then this one, lots of Ember Pips. It does have Infernus Double String Grave Market Dis. Okay, so what do we need to get a key here, or a win. What do we want to play? Sword Cook or Dow? Grim Reminder's been letting us down, but let's go with Sword Cook. And they picked, oh, they picked this weird one. Okay, I guess we get our wish. We get to see what this weird one is all about. Asa. It's not that fast. I have no idea what this one's all about. Hysteria, I guess if I have a Kirby's out. Competitive, NKFL. So the Hysterias could slow me down, so it might be good to get Infernus action going and Kirby action going quick, and even Igor. I have a lot of play effects. Maybe he was thinking it'd be better into my Grim Reminders? I'm not sure. Does it have Whispering Reliquary? Okay. Okay, we have a Igor start, which is not bad. Twin Bolt Titan Guardian, Stealth Mode. Stealth Mode is pretty good as well. But besides that, this hand is not super exciting, especially for going first. I mean, Igor starting first is okay, especially if we get like a Kirby off of it. Let's keep it and go Igor. We got Ortanu the Chain, Tao Tao, or Graft. So it makes me sad because I want both Tao Tao and Graft. So I think we got to keep the Graft here because that is kind of key to how this one works. But it makes our second, it makes a bunch of our turns actually pretty crappy coming up. Wild Wormhole and the Toxin and Quixo. Okay, we'll go Star Alliance, Kirkar, Stealth Mode, and Lila Archon's here. Okay, we have an Eddie to save our graft unless they toxin it or mind barb it this next turn. Oh no, they're going this. No! Don't get my graft or Eddie. Okay, they got my Titan Guardian. That's okay. That is okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. So we'll go logos here. Because we need to save our graft. We will twin bolts. I think we got to take out the toxin. So we'll hit Toxin and Quixo, and then we'll fight with Igor to take out the Toxin. And Inchurn. Oh, we got double Exhume already? That's not super great, but we got a Kirby, so actually that is okay. Because now we can Kirby Exhume Igor, potentially. Ooh, Gongoozle. They got one of my Exhumes! Dang! That's too bad. Ooh, I hope they don't have their Mind Barb, too. Although now there's a 60% chance that they hit something that I don't care about as much. Ooh, they take out the Kirkar. And they take out the Eddie. Discard Gateway to Dis. Now the question is with our Exhume, do we do the Igor again? Or do we do the Kirkar? I think we do the Igor again because they got the Hysteria. Oh wait, this one doesn't have Hysteria. They have Arise. I was thinking about the other deck. What am I thinking of? I was thinking about the one that I got rid of. Okay, in that case, we don't... we'll still think about the Igor. I still think we actually do the Igor here. Speed is more important. We don't take our archives. We go Kirby. We go Exhume. We go Igor. We were hoping for another Kirby. Infernus is okay, but we were really hoping for another Kirby there. Yeah, that's pretty crappy. But it is what it is. This is not a great start. Luckily, they haven't got too far into their deck. So hopefully they don't have their reverse time shenanigans set up yet. We haven't seen anything from Sanctum yet? Okay, they're going back into logos. Quixo fights off Kirby. Yep. Okay, we're gonna have to be super smart with our Infernus hits here. And unfortunately, I have no idea. Phase shift. I think we gotta get phase shift. Cleansing wave, that's nice. Bat drone. Like, is phase shift a critical part of the reverse time shenanigans? Probably. Oh, there goes reverse first time. That's not good. And that's it. But now we can get Virtuous Works and one of the reverse times, or the doorstep, or the Scrambler Storm. So we're going to do that. We'll get Virtuous Works and a reverse time, I guess. Ooh, the Rise is also really good. Luckily they don't have that. We'll Scullion the Nurse Soto here, and then we're Altano Binding here, and then Churn. Okay, we got another Igor, so that's good. The other thing I maybe should have got was the Mind Barb. And the Scramble Shorn. I mean, there's lots of good options. The Reaper Schuler, 3 Fates to take out all the discs. And then Toxin again. Okay, cool. So we will go Logos here. We won't take our archives. We will first Igor. Evil Eye, Medic Ingram, and Kirby. Oh man, do I take the Evil Eye? I think I have to take the Evil Eye here to set up my graph play. Then we Thorium Plasmate the Bat Drone. We Twin Bolt here. And then Igor just takes out the Toxin. Okay. So they can't Goozle me, that's good. We know they have a phase shift. Oh, they have their own graft. So they graft me. Okay, I've totally forgot that they had a graft. Unfortunately here, I didn't get my other Kirby. So they get a key, they get to check. So we gotta go dis here. Well, Evil Eye, which is exactly why we wanted to do that. Then we'll Festering Touch. I don't think we actually want to do anything because they got Cleansing Wave, I think, in hand because of the reverse time. So we just won't hit anything there. Although actually we probably wanted them to because of grafting. Oh, we didn't get our graft, or we didn't get our Kirby to do the graft off turn. We might have to save our graft for the second key. Yeah, they don't even reap here because they're worried about that. I mean, we could graft him for one. Igor, try and get our Kirby to then set up a big Starlines play, and then we would redraw and we could potentially get for a second graft. But I kind of think that actually just going Starlines this turn is potentially better. Let's see, is this stuff critical? Not really. So yeah, let's go the Logos play. We'll graft him back, we'll Igor. We will take the Kirby and Inchurn, which leaves our Library of the Damned. Okay. This sets up a pretty nice play here. We can play our whole hand. They play more or less their whole hand. We will discard our general order. Kirby. Stealth mode. No actions. Stunner here, Soul Keeper here, and Molina here, and Intern. Oh, we didn't draw any more Stealth Alliance on the reflip, so that's sad. Guess it's a dish turn, even though it's kind of sad. Oh, let's see. They got 2 Glorious Few, though, right? That's dangerous. Yeah, they've only played one of them. He says, yep, that sucks. Let's see, did he have a way to, maybe he redrew into graft, or had some other way to stop me? I forget their Ember control. Oh, Doorstep. Neurosiphon. So yeah, they had some. They discard Graft, Wall Wormhole, and Quixo. So they're trying to set up a really big Glorious Few play, potentially? How much should I play into Glorious Few? We're gonna do it. We're playing into it. Let's see, we have options here. One, two, three. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm one off of getting to check. Oh no, he did have it already. Dang. Well, we might be able to close it out if we get lucky on the Igor play here. which we did not. Oh, actually, I don't think we would have been able to close it out anyway. Yeah, that wasn't probably smart playing into the glorious few, because I probably could have won 3 keys to 1 potentially if I didn't do that. But I mean, they had just flipped, they had just gone Sanctum, so I had to, I think, play the odds. They mind barb my Ortano's Binding. They 3 fates me, which is fine. They discard Toxin. Alright, what is our Emperor control again? They have Doorstep. That's an issue. And we haven't got to our stealth mode yet. Okay, so we need to play as many cards as possible to get to our stealth. So then Igor, because we still get to check there. Igor, okay, we got a stealth mode. So next turn we could stealth mode. However, they could definitely get to check this next turn. What do we hit here? We hit the Titan Guardian and 1 Igor. Okay, we got an Evil Eye, so that's pretty good. The Evil Eye is important. That might give us a little bit of breathing room in case they have the doorstep and they get to check. They go Logos, discard Bat Drone, Phase Shift, Doorstep, and that's it. Okay. Star Alliance, Stealth Mode, no actions. Reap, reap, reap. And we will shoot those 2 again. And in turn, we will hold on to the Evil Eye, just in case. Yeah, so that's actually a really cool Coda deck that they have. I felt I probably could have played a little bit better versus it, unfortunately. But we still got the win. Pretty cool deck. And now we're going to go Dow for the 3rd one. And yeah, he was saying he didn't get the draws that he needed for the cool tricks that he wanted to do. He needed the Arise and the Scrambler Storm. I guess if you have the 2 reverse times, you could keep playing Scrambler Storm and on Phase Shift every turn if you get the right cycle. All right. Game 3. We need to win this one to stay in some sort of competition in Diamond. I think we're doing okay so far. But our goal is to be in the top 4 so we can stay up in Diamond. Let's see, what will they play against Dow? Let's pull up Dow here. So here's Dow. It's got Beanstalk. It's got the Zerx combo with Iron X Rebel, Dr. Xyloxifrex, and Zip the Implanter. The Geistoid isn't super fast, but it does have both Winds of Death and Well of Memory to get back key pieces. Double Smith can be really good with that Brobnar because they can control the board. Let's see what he decides to run into it. He's got General Cognebana, the Sins deck, that the scary combo there, and this one's got lots of Ember and lots of R. Guessing he goes with this one. It probably matches up pretty good against me. Let's see, what's the C look like? Gateway, Quintrino Flux, Lost in the Woods, Red Alert. It's also got more C. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. He's in. He picked. Ah, he went with a General. Okay. I would have thought the other one was better. Oh, he's got Tachyon Pulse. Okay, but maybe the dis is so strong in this one. Ooh, five dis starting hand. Maybe he felt like he needed the Infurnaces. It could be. The Infurnaces could be really strong against this deck. So do we go with a 5 Geistoid here? Or do we mulligan for the Beanstalk? Last game, our Beanstalk was the bottom like 2 or 3 cards with Dong. Let's see. I feel like we should mulligan, even though that 5 Geistoid is pretty good. Let's keep it. We'll keep it. We'll try it. We mulligan the last one, and we didn't mulligan in a Beanstalk, so why would we this time? There goes Starline. Subject Kirby coming out. That's not good. Lay of the Land. Oh, they're getting a lot of their speed early, which is not probably good for us. So they get to arrange them in any order and draw a card. That's nice. Let's see. They're really having a think on this one. They finally rearranged them. Tachyon Pulse. Maybe they're deciding if they wanted to burn it early. Blast Shielding. And Sloth. Oh, very nice. And Center Chief Garcia. This is not great. Play out Touchstone. Reaver. Touchstone. Vector Charge. And Energy Vampirism. And Sloth. This is still not super good here. All right. I think we're going to be coming from behind in this one, if we can. And this one actually doesn't have a lot of Ember control, so that's scary. Let's see. Grabber Jammer, Jammer Pack, Brain Dart. We just use a Vampirism. Distant Void Prober could be clutch. Okay, we'll have to see what we can do. Going Dis. Uh-oh. Envy comes down. Oh, they have Wrath too. Oof. Luckily, I could discard Ornar Skullface if I really have to get rid of the Envy. Infernus comes down to take out my 2 cards. That's pretty bad because Ectocharge could have been a good late game key charge, which I could have got back with Will of Memory. Sloth fights Flotsam Spewer, and then they implode. Infernus? Oh, the Sensor Chief Garcia and a Touchstone. Okay. Let's go Geistly. We kind of really want to kill the Sloth here. Oh yeah, if you do discard a card. I forgot about that. Well, I guess we'll get the Skullface to take out the Envy. That'll work. We got Winds of Death. But we pretty much have to go Mars this next turn. Our second Sensor Chief Garcia comes out. Blast Shielding. Zervumax on the Infernus, and 2 blast shieldings on the subject Kirby, and it plays a Lycobot with its effect. Okay, so they're at check more or less. We'll go Mars, UFO, into Zip, huh? Alright, we'll play out Zip, we'll play out Abductomatic, play out the Rebel. We're going to kill the subject Kirby here. Well, yeah, I wasn't haunted, but that's alright. And then we will play this on Tribute Collector, I guess, and in turn. So we do get to check. We do have the Winds of Death. So if they can wipe me and Infernus me on the same turn, that's not good, but I don't think they can. So we got Winds of Death in hand. So if we can get Rebel and Zip killed and then Winds of Death the same turn, that'd be great. So it seems like we kind of have options to go Mars or Geistoid this next turn. We'll have to see what they got. And they're actually super limited on creature control. They do have Hadron Collision. Opposition Research is actually pretty strong here. Wrath will be a pain. Markedness will be a pain. Group Think Tank could be good. Skippy's super good. They go Logos. Oh, they get the rest of their speed early too with Eclectic Incray. That's not good. Mutagenic Serum. Okay. Have to watch out for that. Let's see, they have the Lycobot that they can use. They could either discard a card from their hand or fight. I mean, do they fight like the Rebel is the only thing they can kill? Do they have any other? I mean, they can still opposition research. They reap and discard Wrath. Okay, they need to just dig for better stuff. Archivist comes down. Ooh, the Archivist is actually pretty good. Oh wait, never mind. Only if it's in its archives. Never mind. They deal 1 damage to the Rebel, and then Skippy Timehawk, so I can't use my board at all. That's actually pretty huge. And they have 2 mutants out that they could get value with their Mutagenic Serum. Even though I said I probably wouldn't want to go Brobnar, I think it's a Brobnar turn because I can discard Snippy to take out something. I can Enrage the rest with Cacophonous Riot. Yeah, I like that play. So we will put Skippy or Brick Nasty over on the right side. We'll discard the Skippy to get rid of the Infernus, and we'll enrage those three. So then if they use a mutagenic serum, they have to fight me. And in turn. So they do get a key, but they have to pay 8 for it, which is good. We didn't draw into anything too great here. And unfortunately, we just lost our Skippy play, which could have helped if we were getting rid of like Zip for Winds of Death. If they get rid of some of the rest of this, they go Dis though. So they mark a Dis me here into Brick Nasty potentially. Ooh, Essence Scale comes out. So that's part of the combo. Luckily, Envy's already dead. They do mark a Dis me. And they use mutagenic serum, so they'll fight off the Brick Nasty. Yep, that's too bad. Yeah, this is pretty good. I wonder what they got. Luckily, I don't have a lot of Ember for them to capture. What else are they going to do to me? Or are they just going to make me skip a turn? Maybe they're thinking about Infernus here? They fight Tribute Collector with Skippy. Maybe to get it back into its discard. Oh, so the Bonesaw will come in ready. Okay. And then they play Desire. So all I got is down to size, but I can at least get rid of the Bonesaw with that. Okay, they're going back into logos. They kind of have the tempo here. They take their archive. Opposition research. Opposition research is actually really good. No reaping. Thank you. Titan engineer. We know they have their second Infernus now. This is not good. QMax. Ooh, big ol' logos board, which I won't be able to do much against. And what I can do against it, then they can probably punish me with the Infernus, unfortunately. It is what it is. Lycobot fights, or the Archivist fights off the Rebel. Yeah, I think we gotta go Mars here. And I think that means bye-bye Zerk's combo? Because they'll probably Infernus it next turn. It doesn't make sense to Winds of Death here, I don't think. It gives them back a lot. Yeah, too much scary stuff. Let's see, what do we want to scoop up here? Lycobot? Or the Umberbot? Umberbot's elusive. The Desire is helping us more right now, I think. But then they could Desire into the Gluttony, which is pretty good. So maybe we fight off the Desire. Let's go fight off the Lycobot. We'll Brain Dart the Umberbot. We'll scoop up the Umberbot. And in turn. Oh, we got Well of Memory back. That is huge. Oh, we needed that next last turn. Because I assume the Infernus will be coming down here. We were really hoping to get the Smiths and the Beanstalk action going early. We just have not been able to get anything going. They have Infernus coming, an Anguish coming. So their play is using the Essence Scale to make my key cost a whole bunch. Okay, their Infernus takes Brain Dart and Jammer Pack. Okay, interesting. There comes the Anguish. You can use the Anguish to fight the Abductomatic by Essence Scaling it. Oh, they use a Titan Engineer instead with the QMax. That makes sense. I guess my question is, are they going to redraw? No, they don't yet. Okay. Well, in that case, we go Geistoid here. Do we give him back the Umberbot? Yeah, sure. I think we will a memory and erase these four to bring back Rebel UFO and Zip and Scoop Up, maybe? I mean, UFO isn't guaranteed that we'll get to Dr. X here. What else? We could actually do it with a Cacophonous Riot instead of maybe the UFO to get value out of our heavyweight Morix. We'll do Rebel Zip. Maybe Cacophonous Riot and oh, both of these have discard pips. That's no cool. Not cool. But I could do it with a Skull Face and discard Heavyweight Morik instead. I also like the UFO idea though. Or we could bring back the Snippy. Destroy their anguish. Get one card back, or draw one card. What else is coming in our draw? Okay. Not sure if that's the greatest idea here, but it's an idea. Okay, they go logos, they take their, and because they have the Q max, they also have opposition research. They can shut down my Arnex Rebel combo with that, which I'm not going to do this turn anyway. What else do they have? They reap, opposition research. What else they got? Oh, they got group think tank, right? Infomorph draws. So they've cycled now. They're trying to decide which side to put group think tank on. Or did I miss them? No, I'm pretty sure they have it. I don't think I missed that. That must be what it is. Oh yeah, Umberbot I gave them back. And then there's group think tank. Okay. Whoa. They redrew into Skippy. That's a nice top deck. That's a nice top deck. That makes things a little bit more interesting here. We could have really cleared up the board if they didn't top deck that, because they drew it that turn off the one or two top. Oh, off the top card of their deck. Wow. Wow. That's rough. Okay, we got a Distant Void Prober. We did get a Beanstalk, but only one Brobnar creature, and we still don't got our Dr. X. Not looking that great for me here. If we get lucky on the UFO, maybe, but who knows? They probably redrew into their opposition research. It's a tough one. They do go logos. They take their archive. They could draw 2 different cards potentially. And reap 4 times. Let's see what they top deck. Will they discard with Umbrabot? Discard access denied. Reap, reap. What else they got? Okay, they didn't top deck that, so we have to go Mars here. UFO, come on, Dr. X! No, sad, so sad. Dr. X in our bottom 4, Beanstalk in our bottom like 5 or 6. We discarded both of our Smiths and our Soul Bomb. Ugh, not good at all. We can make them pay 9 though? We'd have to discard the Grabber Jammer or fight it into something. And then not use the zip? That's not good. Oh, if we fight it into the Anguish and then steal the Anguish. Oh, man. I think I have to play this all out. It's very tempting to hold on to the Rebel and the Zip and just scrap one to make them lose one here and then make them pay an extra one, but then they can get to check. If they then kill the Grabber Jammer, I have no way of stopping them. They might be one off, but it's too much of a risk. So we have to go for this. We'll go Distant Void Prober. The question is, do we use the zip here to take something? Or do we use a Grabber Jammer to fight off something? They can use a group think tank. Yeah, maybe we just take that then. That'll make them pay 9, so we discard the Grabber Jammer or we hold on to it? I think we hold on to it. Even though they're totally going to wipe my whole board, right? Or at least the key stuff. Let's see, I'll either draw 4 or 3 here. Either way, it's really bad. I think we gotta keep it and hope for the best. Finally got our Dr. X, but it's a little bit too late for that. They go Star Alliance. Hedron collision to take out Zip. Subdue on the Void Prober. And Sensor Chief Garcia to stop me from forging. And another one on the other side. Okay. Go Brobnar. Lash out over here. Beanstalk. Heavyweight Morik over here. And we're gonna fight Anguish here. Okay, we're redrawing stuff. And Beanstalk is finally online, but they do have ways that they could get rid of it. Tachyon Pulse, if they redrew that. They've already 10 through on the second pass, so. Plague Wind here wipes their whole board, which is kind of cool. It also wipes my heavyweight Morik, and I can't really do much with my board. Although I could potentially get a Dr. X out for next turn. They go Dis. Guess if they Infernus, they have to Infernus their own here, but they still might do that. They could definitely take me off a check there. Ooh, Sloth value potentially. Although they're probably going to use their board here, I think. Ooh, Desire. Stopping the key with Desire. And Wrath and Envy. Oh, Plague Wind here, but they get super value out of... Oh, can they just win here off of Desire? No, I don't think so. Oh, but they can do the Gluttony play with Essence Scale. Dang. Yeah, they have two different plays they could do, actually. They could either capture them all with Envy, All Might Ember, or they could use all 5 of the Exalted Gluttony, which I'm sure they're going to do that one. But maybe not. Yeah, they're definitely going to do that one. Yep. They get up to 9. And I might not even get a key here. So what I gotta do is kill the Desire. No, I gotta kill like everything but the Desire. Oh man. How do we do this? Is there any way I can get a second key here? Obviously I gotta kill the Desire. Let's see. Keys cost +4, Forge a key, well, plus with all the other reaping. So they can definitely key cheat. But I need the desire to stay, and I need to kill everything else. So I think I have to go Brobnar here. We'll grab another heavyweight Morik, I think. Let me do some thinking here. Heavyweight Morik fights here, does 2 damage there. Fights here, does 2 damage there. I don't want to do 2 damage there, actually. Could have discarded the skull face, so maybe that was a mistake already. Oh, I don't want to kill the desire though, right? Because otherwise they forge right away. Right, okay. Fight here. Fight here. Fight off the sloth. I think they still might have it anyway. Keys cost +4. It's actually, and the Titan Engineer, which they can kill. Well, actually, they can't kill it and reap with that because it's enraged. So let's see. We can get 10, 11. Yeah, they have it. They have it already. So that didn't really do anything. Oh well. Had a pretty rough match this time. Did not go well. They're going logos, interesting. Opposition research, of course. They can get to check. Can I stop them? Maybe. I think they could have just won it that turn. I think we gotta go Mars here though. We could all Holiday Festival, that just doesn't do much. UFO, we get a zip. We did not want the zip. Alright, all you gotta do is reap and dis and you win. Like all three of the other Mars would have been a better option here, because I could have scrapped this to capture 2. This one's got to capture Pip. Sad. And Scoop Up could at least taken one of their creatures off the board. Okay, we're finally going to win it. It was a rough match. Felt like had really rough draws on my Grim Reminders decks. Maybe, and definitely with Dow. Dow normally doesn't have this rough a draw. With both of them, Beanstalk was on the bottom. They should still be able to do all right without that, though. Dow also has a Zerks. Could have maybe played differently, but I was always he had a quick start, so I was always fighting from behind. Well, congratulations to the Viper. He played a great match. And it was a nice win for him. Not a nice match for me. But I need to go get some food. So, thanks everybody for watching, and we will see you next time. As always, forge responsibly. Thanks everybody. See you later. Bye.